podcast, Pulling Back the Curtain with Benny Ali. I'm your host, Benny Ali, and we are on episode 17 today. That's right, number 17. I realize it's been a couple weeks. As you can see, time has passed. I originally started growing out this beard for Halloween to play Billy Butcher at a costume party. However, the party's been canceled, but I still have the beard, so we'll see how it goes. As you all know, we did not make it through the next phase of horror, but we did raise enough money. We did raise some money, and we brought some more awareness to the needs of the children of the Starlight Foundation. So there's that, which is great news. And officially today, Beyond the Legends by Courtney Adkisson debuted episode 2 of The Jersey Devil. And I got to play a character on that show. So I'm going to play for you an exclusive clip from that episode, and you'll be able to find the full length episode in the link attached to the description of this video. It's Beyond the Legends by Courtney Adkisson of Risen Fire Productions. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. Enjoy.
I'll never forget that night. That beautiful sunset framed by the barren trees. The crunch of fall leaves and ice on the road under my tires. Oh, winter was coming.
Maps disconnected. Rerouting.
My name is Adam Weiss. What was supposed to be a scenic detour turned into a horrific nightmare. Oh, the hell? God damn it. Stupid bear. I thought they were hibernating by now. Ah, great. A flat tire. That's all I need now. What luck I'm having. No streetlights, no people, no spare tire, and no one around for miles. Great. Just great. With no other option, I had to walk. Well, there had to be someone out there. Why else would there be a road? While searching for supplies, I came across an old, tattered Bible with a rosary wrapped around it. It fell from my glove box. The thing had seen better days. Then again, my faith was less of a priority. Not since Emily. I doubt God will be much help right now, no matter how much I prayed. I pocketed the rosary and began my trek. The temperature was dropping as the road got darker. 10% power flashed and no signal. As I walked, I got the feeling that no one would be around for miles. But then I started getting that sinking feeling that I was being watched. Oh God. What if it's the bear that I barely missed? Huh. Salvation. Sweet salvation. A light. A house. I'd settle for a shack at this point. Maybe God is on my side. Anything to save me from this wretched place. Hello? The bear. It must have had my scent. I could feel its breath on me. Banging on the door. I begged for sentry. Hello? Anyone there? And then I was on the ground. A bear the size of a small car was on top of me. I go limp, feeling my body shake as it tore into my flesh, its rhythmic growl vibrating my bones. Paralyzed in pain, I could see Emily reaching out to me. One last time. I was screaming out to her, but no sound came out.
Get back!
Bam. A thunderstrike? A piercing, inhuman whelp wailed, and immediately I could breathe again. I kept replaying the scene in my mind over and over again as I dared to breathe. An angel saved me. I don't know how else to describe it. A hand guided by God dragged me into that house. Despite the pain, I opened my eyes to realize I was at peace. But I was alone in the dark. Or so I thought.
I can't tell who's the lucky one. You or me.
The words faded as I lay unconscious. I wasn't sure how much time had passed or the horrors that awaited me could ever compare to anything I've witnessed my entire life. All because of a damn flat tire and a detour I should have avoided.
And that is your exclusive clip. If you want to hear the full episode, follow Courtney Adkisson at Risen Fire Productions at Beyond the Legends. It's streaming everywhere, but I'm going to give you the Spotify one because that's what we're focused on most. It's on Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify. Share with your friends, get your name out there. It's a nice, creepy horror type of radio play to get you in that spooky spirit, and it's pretty exciting. What made that show very exciting for me was I was able to work the dialogue myself. I got to play this character that was, first it was a bit jumbled when we first got the script, but when we finally got time to really work through it and get it on its feet for the first time, we noticed that there were some things that could be improved, and Courtney allowed me to create the dialogue to make it flow more effectively and efficiently, and it was quite the experience. Emir Matouk, our wonderful sound engineer, was there right beside me to go through the script. We decided that we wanted to be like a narration, like a audiobook. That's why the tone and everything is the way it is. The pacing is just more like a recap of what's going on. There's mischief, mayhem, there's demons, and the Jersey Devil, of course, witches. It's a pretty darn exciting experience, as I hope you all will hopefully give a listen to and share with your friends. So this episode's about finding your why. I recently watched a video and it asked me, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? And truthfully, that was my why. I got to do a wonderful character. I got to do my own creative tweaking of the dialogue to make it flow and snappy and just make it interesting and actually make a well-rounded painting of the whole experience. And to me, that was worth the price of admission, for lack of a better term. And that's my why. I love acting. I love everything about it. I mean, there are some things that are more tedious and frustrating, like, learning lines and everything, but that's all part of the game. Because when you learn your lines, you're able to find different nuances that you didn't know before, and you can make it flow, and it's all about acting, reacting, and listening. It's all about acting and reacting and listening with your eyes and your ears. I've mentioned this a couple times. I've learned this through my entire existence as a human being, that it's important to listen with your eyes and your ears. Because if you can't do that, then you're not really being human. You're not living in the moment. And that's important. Very, very, very important. So the next time you get up and you get going for whatever you're doing, create a greater why. For instance, myself, I don't need to be famous, but I would like to be, because I would be able to travel, meet a lot of interesting people, be challenged, and take my skills to the next level. To be roasted, that would be really cool. People doing my isms and mannerisms. But it's more so, not only do I get to the next level, but I can show the world as a whole that an actor can look like me. A guy who's sitting in the audience and have gravitas, can have charisma, can have vulnerability, can have strength, and can be someone worth watching. That's not the classic Hollywood type. And I can play more than just terrorist number 6. And as you all know, an actor's life is a lot of side hustles and multiple part-time jobs. I say this phrase a lot at my primary job. Just trying to make that difference. One day at a time, one person at a time. And at first, it was kind of like just something I would say to get through the day, but it slowly became a really helpful mantra. Because it's true. People come through my store and they have a chance to feel human. I get to be there to listen to them with my eyes and my ears and to make them feel heard. That's a good feeling. You know, some people come in 3-4 times a day, 3-4 times a week, and I say the same thing to them. And it's, people can get annoyed by it, and I get it. To me, I'd rather them get annoyed by that phrase than living the dream, another day in paradise, because that's disingenuous. But I'm saying it may be contrite a little bit, but there's greater purpose to it, because I am trying to make that difference, one day at a time, one person at a time. The work that I do helps the community as a whole. Keep it lubricated, keep it moving, keep it sane. And it's important that we take time for that. We're all human, after all. I don't care what modifications you do to yourself, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and we all deserve some dignity and respect. And that's how I treat people. I was always taught, treat people the way you want to be treated. I personally would like to be treated with dignity and respect. And that's my why for how I carry myself at my job. I want to be treated with dignity and respect, so I'll give it to you with dignity and respect every chance I get. And why I do acting is because I wish to understand the human condition more, why people are the way they are, and then better be able to communicate with them. And then maybe, just maybe, they'll understand me a little bit better too, because I made the effort. And there's such a wonderful joy I get from listening with my eyes and my ears and really, really seeing people for people. And it gives me humility, which is very important these days. We're not all going to be right. We're not all going to be wrong. But we can all be human. Because why not? I'm not perfect. I'm not completely flawed. I have flaws. I have perfections. As one person might say, I am perfectly flawed. But I try. Because why not? As long as you keep trying and you see the good in people, even when others don't want to, I think that puts you in a better position. So, lesson of the story this week, kids, is find your why. Why are you the way you are? Why do you do what you do? Why do you find it so important to do the things that bring you joy and bring others joy? And why do you go to work? Why do you listen? Because when you can put a bigger why than just a paycheck or because it's what you're supposed to do, it'll make your work, make your behavior effortless. And as you all know, as fans of this show, I'm a huge fan of effortless activity. Well, that's all I gotta say this week, kids. Oh, go to Beyond the Legends for the Courtney Adkisson from Risen Fire Productions. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can enjoy the second episode of, well, the Jersey Devil. And hopefully get in the Halloween spirit. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you guys for your patience. And don't forget,